everyone, and mahalo for joining me today. I realize that there are no less than a dozen other places that each and every one of you could have been today besides here, but bear with me. Today I'm going to take just a little bit of your time and show you the place that you'd rather be, and just how easy it is to get there and how little it hurts your wallet or your handbag, ladies, if you have any sugar mamas or sugar daddies in attendance. I'm delighted to be here in front of you in this stylish Hawaiian shirt and comfy flip-flops, or slippers as they're called in Hawaii, to tell you that you can look just like me. But seriously, it's a pleasure to be in the room with so many loyal Hilton Grand Vacation Club members today. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it possible to be part of such a great community of people that essentially all love to do the same thing. Have fun and forget about work or school or whatever it is that says to you, damn, I just need a vacation. Most of you are here today just for that. You need a vacation and you've probably never been to Hawaii. Actually, can I get a show of hands real quick? How many of you have been to Hawaii before? Oh, okay. We've got a few of you. What was your favorite part about the Big Island?
The helicopter.
Okay, yeah. I've done that too. It's great. Well, I'm here to tell all of you professional vacationers and loyal HGVC members that in case you didn't know, HGVC has multiple jaw-dropping properties on the Big Island. Many of you might be asking, why the Big Island? Well, it's simple. The Big Island has something for everyone. It's hard to compare top sirloin to escargot and say that one island is better than the other, but in this case, the Big Island just happens to be my favorite because of the grandeur and the memories that I've been blessed to create there more than half a dozen times. I've fallen in love with it so much that I lived there for 6 months out of the year. I know that often these flashy resorts and palm tree laden beaches tend to have the same appeal and are hard to distinguish. They all look the same. Yeah, and taking a cruise is great, but being on a gigantic rocking boat in the middle of the ocean for 1 week hardly sounds adventurous to me. I mean, sure, the resorts that you catch a glimpse of are pretty and you have everything you need within the property grounds so that your Mai Tai is never out of arm's reach and you don't have to leave the boat unless you like the idea seeing how long you can tread water in shark-infested aquatic abyss. But if you don't want to get out and experience the beauty and allure of another place, then we need to have a talk after this presentation about what a vacation truly means. The Big Island of Hawaii is just that, big. There's endless adventure to be had in such a unique place. It's kind of hard to say that any other place has 3,000-foot waterfalls tumbling down from the jungle to the majestic blue Pacific Ocean. It's hard to say that any other place has constant, gentle trade winds that moderate the climate, keeping the humidity subtle and the temperature variance within 5 degrees by day and night. There's a reason that even the dolphins seem happier here. When I'm on the Big Island of Hawaii, I forget that I even have a job or that the U.S. mainland even exists. But then I make new friends and start conversing about where I'm from and it all comes back to me. Speaking of jobs, most of us in this room probably have them. And if you don't, congratulations. Meet me after the show so you can tell me your secret. That brings me to my point though, about obligations and time and commitment and all these things that sometimes take our vacation plans and rip them right out of our slippery hands and shoot them out of the sky. But actually, ladies and gentlemen, you and your family can fly from Los Angeles to Kailua Kona round trip for as low as $120 per person. and you can stay at Hilton Kingsland for a whole week for less than the cost of this laptop. I can store memories here, but I can't make them with the purchase of this thing. So why is it that I'm here in front of you today saying that now is the time to check out the Big Island? Well, that's because it's off season and Hilton Grand Vacations Club is running a promotion for all of our wonderful members like you. Did I mention that the weather is pretty much the same old gorgeous skies and 80-degree temperatures in the off season? Right now, you and your family can book a 1-week stay with a daily activity included for $500. That's less than the nightly rate of a budget hotel in a similar setting. Here's another fun fact. Hawaii is only a 5-hour flight from LAX. And when you arrive, you've just gained 3 more hours of your day to get your vacation started and watch the sunset from your lanai, which is Hawaiian for porch. So if by now you're enticed and ready to go to the Big Island, I say it's about time. But no, seriously, I understand the process of planning a vacation and the overload of information with today's technology and internet search engines. Plain and simple, it can be hard to just simply book the damn thing and put everything together in a way that makes sense for the family and for the budget. But that's why we have a team of travel coordinators here today on site to smooth out the process for you and get your dream vacation in the works. So let's talk more about activities for a second. What do you do with 1 week in Hawaii? Well, let's say you arrive around 2 p.m. on one of the many direct flights from LAX. No, there's no layover in the middle of the Pacific, with ample time to pick up your rental car and head to your gorgeous vacation rental for the week. If you feel like doing nothing, do it. There's no better place to listen to the gentle sound of the trade winds and the palm leaves and do nothing in Hawaii. Or, if you want to change the soundtrack a bit, head to one of the dozens of stunning beaches and watch the sunset while listening to the soothing sound of the waves, inviting you to awe at the power and marvel of the royal blue Pacific Ocean. Either way, relax a bit your first day and slowly soak in the splendor of this paradise and get ready for some adventuring in the following days. So each day during the entire week of your stay, Hilton Grand Vacations Club is offering you an activity included in the price. But if you're like me, perhaps you feel like doing a whole lot of nothing for a couple of days. Your $500 will get you a long way, but there's no obligation to partake in any of the activities included in your stay. Our on-site travel coordinators are here delighted to go over itineraries in more detail. But it goes something like this. Day 1, you arrive and decide that after flying a few hours, you become parched and want to relax on your lanai and drink a mojito while watching the sunset. Perfect. That's usually how it goes for me, although I may have mojitos, plural, but that's a secret between me and all 220 of you. Day 2, you've decided that you would like to go tubing in the famous Kohala Ditch to check out breathtaking flora and fauna on a relaxing float through the jungle. Or you can head down to Waimanu Bay and check out how much fun stand-up paddleboarding can be on the calm, crystal clear waters. So let's take a look at what our very own members tend to think of this place. It's hard to argue with statistics, guys. I want to thank you for your time. Sorry, technical glitch, folks. It's hard to argue with statistics, but I do want to thank you for your time, and I hope to see you guys on the Big Island soon. Mahalo, and I'll leave you with this.
Not an ad.
Just pretend it's a video. Mahalo.